Breaking news now. Gaza violence could reach Lebanon. Israel is applying military pressure on Hezbollah through a combination of strikes on the group's forces and leaders, while the United States has used diplomacy to talk with Lebanese authorities, and therefore indirectly with Hezbollah, through the efforts of Special Envoy Amos Hochstein. The death of Mohammed Nama Nasser, also known as Haj Abu Nama, was reported by Hezbollah on July 3. He was killed in an airstrike that hit his vehicle in the Al-Housh area southeast of Tyre, Lebanon, by Israel. In reaction to the assassination, Hezbollah launched 6 strikes on Israeli military installations in the north over the course of 2 days. 2 of the strikes occurred at the same time, launching more than 200 rockets into IDF facilities and headquarters. These are the most significant attacks since the conflict began in October 2023. In an effort to help both the Lebanese and Israeli sides look successful, Special Envoy Hochstein is reportedly pursuing a deal with, according to Naharnet, Lebanon's independent media. Naharnet stated that one of his desired outcomes would be for the Israeli army and Hezbollah's fighters to withdraw from both sides of the border in a balanced and mutual manner, with guarantees from the U.S. and an active role for UN forces. News from Shafak, highlighting Tehran's key role in the Iraqi market. Secretary General Jahanbakhsh Sanjabi of the joint Iraqi-Iranian Chamber of Commerce revealed on Wednesday that Iranian exports to Iraq increased by 30% in the first 9 months of this year. The Iranian year begins on March 21. Sanctions cost Iranian businessmen a lot of money, according to an Iranian website. According to Sanjabi, the reason Iran loses 180 dinars every dollar is because money changers give it to them at market rates instead of the official currency that the CBI delivers. Iran's exports to Iraq in 2023 exceeded $10 billion, and the trade balance with Iraq was 95% positive in favor of Iran, he pointed out, emphasizing the need for long-term strategies to resolve possible disputes and reduce competition in the market. Despite his reluctance to reveal exact figures, he did say that Iran has substantial resources stashed in Iraq. It concerns the reserves of Iranian dinars. Converting dinar to other currencies is complicated, however, its use inside Iran and other nations is unrestricted. Since the dinar isn't well received by merchants, a lot of Iranian money stays in Iraq, he said. Where can we do a dinar exchange? He asked. This problem adds to the challenge of returning Iranian money, the author affirms, raising the question of which country accepts dinar as payment for items. The Central Bank of Iraq would supply currency at a rate of 1,320 dinars per dollar to transfer money from an Iraqi bank or ATM to a recipient outside the 5 blacklisted nations, he explained in this context. One must acquire stock exchange currency at a rate of 1,500 dinars per dollar in order to make transfers to any of the sanctioned nations. Our loss amounts to 180 dinars for every dollar due to the disparity in exchange rates. The type of contract determines who is responsible for paying for this, the Iranian exporter or the Iraqi importer. We lose 180 dinars for every dollar if we choose to buy a currency other than the dinar, he said. The Iraqi market is facing this problem right now, Sanjabi said. And yet, despite this, Iranian shipments to Iraq have increased by 30% over the last 9 months, demonstrating our consistency in this market. So, even with the extra expenses, we can keep our presence here.